and welcome back to our Pixelmon Ranger behind the scenes series, where we continue building our Pixelmon Ranger town and preparing for our grand adventures so that we can go out throughout the world and study the various Pixelmon and their interesting behaviors and biology in the amazing Biomes of Plenty biomes. I'm super excited about this. We're going to be bringing home lots and lots of Pixelmon to make a Pixelmon zoo out of our safari zones. But first things first, we need a home base, somewhere where we can gather up our resources from very useful NPCs, which may include some of you guys. I'm going to show you guys what we have currently built in town, and I'm very excited to read through all of your amazing comments to see what else we should build in here. I'm thinking a farm, and then it occurred to me, what if we had like a little haunted graveyard? That could be the zone that we build for our ghost type Pokemon. So there is just so much we could possibly do here. We could set up a station or a research center, or we have a professor of our very own, a gym for the town. So first things first, let me show you the improvements that have happened to town. We now have some very simple lamps set up. These are kind of just very simple street lamps set up throughout the forest path. They're using the carpenter's block fencing, the chiseled glowstone, chiseled concrete, and oh, look, there's a little Pikachu on the path. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Can you imagine if we had a field of Pikachu? Maybe it will like catch 101 Pikachu. The possibilities are infinite. Is that a Snorlax? That is a Snorlax. We are going to be building our Pixelmon Ranger station, and that's going to be over here. What are these? See, and we're going to be investigating all these stock gardens. What the heck? I don't think those were there before. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of really fun stuff that we're going to be doing in the world. A lot of exploring, a lot of adventuring. I've lit up the bridge with these beautiful lanterns. I believe that these lamps are from the Bibliocraft mod, but I'm not 100% sure. And then we've got our little path. We're going to be doing ups and kind of gentle angles in this series, since that's kind of the Pokemon world. There's another adorable Pikachu. I guess it's just Pikachu Day. Yeah, look, there's another one. So cute. We could catch 101 Pikachu one day. That might be adorable. So many possibilities. If you guys have ideas for adventures you want to go on, for fun things that you would like to do, maybe make like a special little spa, a lava Pokemon spa, fire lava Pokemon that could enjoy a spa in a volcano. We could come up with all sorts of awesome adventures. Alright, and then we have worked on the Pokemart a bit more. It actually has a slightly different lamp. We are going to be doing these really beautiful glass with shiny glowstone on the top lamps in front of the different buildings. We're going for more of a modern look in this town, and we have filled the yard with beautiful plants, kind of going with a white and purple theme. It's got an herb garden and some beautiful little, what are these again? Cape Jewels Nymphaeas going on in this yard. So again, this is our really awesome Pokemart, still unnamed. Very excited about that. I really like how it turned out. It looks just like a little mart to me. So cute. Then we've got some awesome cedars, globe cedars, up around the side to kind of give the area some depth. We pulled the path over, and we are going to be pulling the path over to this new location. Right over here, we have the Apricorn expert's yard. This is where we're going to have an old man who's an expert in making very sophisticated specialty Pokeballs out of apricorns, and he's going to live here with his grandson, who was blinded in a volcanic explosion from the volcanoes at one point back a long time ago. Destroyed most of the town. That's why there's not going to be that many buildings. And we're working on his place right now, the Apricorn Smithery. So the old man is mostly going to spend his time inside their small little house here. It's just going to be a nice tiny little home. In fact, let's get some beds in here. So a couple beds just to start things off. There we go. I guess I didn't need to put two of them like that. That was silly. And then let's see, we'll make them rough oak beds. So there we go. A little bit of wood, just rough oak wood beds. They've made them themselves. Oh, looks like there's a shiny Pokeball, hidden Pokeball hiding over there. And then you can also see they've just got kind of like traditional style windows. Simple. That's kind of the theme of their home. Let's see, I wonder, should we do like the green cactus green dye for the bed? No, I don't want to sleep. There we go. I want to color the bed. Whoops. Well, the whole bed's green now. I guess that works. So there we go. We've got the beds colored green, and then we kind of want to build a little kitchen over here for them. So let's get a furnace. Hey, stop that. Okay, furnace. And we kind of want like a cutting board. And let's see, some chests to store their food in. Some shelves. Let's see, let's do them out of spruce shelves. You know, just the basics like we normally set up as a kitchen, or with the kitchens. Let's see. Which we've started to get quite good at this, like setting in the sink. Whoops, where's the sink? Wink? No, sink. Oh, I saw it. Oh, it's stone basin, excuse me, stone basin. So there we go, little stone basin to kind of wash up at. And then we've got this little chest so that they can store their food. Keeping things just nice and simple. I think maybe we'll do like a little item frame. Item hiding wooden door. Interesting. Hidden iron door. Interesting indeed. Alright, so come here, item frame. Put a little item frame over here. Maybe lower down. Maybe higher up. There. We'll do a shelf instead. You know, nice and practical. Nice and practical. That's what we're going for over here. And I think we'll put in like a nice comfortable chair for them to relax in. So like a little carpenter's chair, stairs right there, like this. Oh, they're definitely going to need some lamps in here. It's very dark. So we'll snag some of these awesome lamps and just kind of hang them up. There, look at that. Doesn't take much. They don't need much light because it's just the old man and his grandson. His grandson won't be able to see very well. So what should be his seeing eye animal? What should be his seeing eye Pokemon? That's a pretty fun question. So what animal, or I should say Pokemon, should the grandson have kind of as his service animal? Alright, let's put those there. Actually, I want to put a bookshelf back there. I think that would be fun. A little historian's bookshelf, maybe some old books. There we go, a couple bookshelves with some ancient books. Maybe another little chest just for random storage stuff the granddad keeps up there. Ooh, I know what we could have the item frame have. A master ball, because they are indeed expert Apricorn even. Apricorn. Expert Apricorn workers. They make the Pokeballs out of Apricorn. So yeah, that'll be good for them. Let's see. So we've got bookshelves. We've got a little sitting corner. We've got the beds. We could definitely put like maybe a little, let's see, carpenter's block. We could make a little bedside table. Yeah, you guys are seeing the behind the scenes of how we build things. And as you build, it's always so fun to kind of think through the stories of what you're building with and what you're working with. And that's something that I tend to do a lot, is that the stories for the villagers, the stories for the people that live here, the stories for the NPCs, future stories for things that we could work on, kind of come to mind just while I'm building and looking around. So if you guys have any of those ideas, please let me know. I think they would want a broadleaf meadowsweet because it smells very nice. Next to the bed. Okay, good. Now what to do with this corner? Probably shelves and storage for the Pokeballs, maybe? Because they do grow a lot of them. Well, apricorns even. Ooh, we should have an apricorn inside the house, maybe. Or some chests with them. In fact, we should probably have a table and chairs for them to eat at. So let's go ahead. Table. Oh, I bet a whole bunch of ghastlies are going to be roaming around outside. So we'll look at those guys in just a second. Let's see, we'll do spruce chairs, I think. Alright, like these. Maybe a spruce table. Dark oak, spruce, there we go. There! Okay. Look at how their house is just coming together so fast. Oh, this is going to be such a nice little home. The old man can just be in here, kind of resting, maybe sitting down. And then, yeah, we'll have some shelves. Whoops. I keep putting the shelf in the shelf. Shelfception. Whoops, again! And we'll just have some shelves. No, I did it again! Oh my gosh. That's probably about as high as they can reach. I don't know, maybe the Pokemon that they have can get them from higher up. And I imagine that it's pretty cluttered in here. So there's going to be a lot of apricorns over here where they keep them out of the rain. Oh, drying racks! Like they're apricorn drying racks. Because I bet that the apricorns probably have to harden. You probably can't use a ripe apricorn. They probably have to take a little while to kind of harden up. We could have some various cooked apricorns. Blue, red, black again, some random ones. Now we're just going to fill the shelves with apricorns. And you guys go, and you guys go. As little decorative pieces. Yeah, I think I hear some ghastly running around outside, so we'll peek outside real quick. Hello, there's a Zubat. Oh, there's a ghastly. There's a couple of them hanging out outside the Pokemart. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Alright, so let's put some more apricorns away. Ooh, they've got some fossils too. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun to spend some time finding fossils? That would be awesome. Get some fossil Pokemon. Alright, so we've got those. And now let's go ahead and get like just random lids, discs, tops that we'll put away too. There you go, guys. Whoops. Apricorn drying shelves. And remember, these aren't things that we grab. These are things to really decorate, bring the town to life. Alright. We'll put the safari lid away, a bunch of discs in random places. Here we go. Maybe a few Premier Ball, Level Ball, Nest Ball, little bases and discs. There we go. You know, just tools of the trade. And it's just a, oops, little old man's house and his grandson. I'm pretty happy with how this has come together, though. Whoops, what was that? Raichu? Wee bit of lag, but it's okay. So, let's see. Harvest craft. Oh, there's the water barrel. I think we want the water barrel. More than the, I don't know, the stone basin. Yeah, water barrel. It just looks a little more natural. Skillet, pot, saucepan. Royal jelly, nice. Let's see. And then some food, harvest craft food. We'll get some water. How about some cooked calamari? That's awesome. We could put that away with some ice inside the chest. You know, because you don't want to have your calamari sitting out on the shelf. That's just not cool. Alright, so we'll put the ice like that. And the calamari. It's all about detail. If you guys haven't noticed by now, I freaking love doing the detail work and the little hidden things where you really have to slow down and look what's going on to be able to truly appreciate everything that I've hidden. Let's see, some edible roots and ginger. That seems like something a healthy old man would want to have. Ooh, maple syrup. Wow, there really are quite a few new things in the Pam's Harvest Craft that I haven't seen before. Some cups of tea, or tea leaves actually would be great. Yeah, some tea leaves. There we go. But yeah, I love detail work. I love things where if you look closer, you can see a lot of pieces, a lot of little details and things that people may not have noticed unless you're really peeking. See, we'll get some cobwebs. We're gonna snag some books. Big writing book. What is that? That's new. An open book. What is this? Interesting. Can I like put that? Ooh, look at that. Nice. Nice. I'm going to say that's the granddad writing down his notes. That's so cool. And then we can leave some cobwebs in here with some old books, maybe some old clothes. So do we have any cloth? What about some cotton? Like random woven cotton bits, and maybe an old hammer that he used to use, old stone hammer, or his good old diamond hammer. That's a little overpowered. Let's do this one. Yeah, a couple old rags and some old hammers that he used to use for the apricorns. So there's that. All right, and see, look at that. Look how quickly the inside of the house came together once you kind of know the details that you want to put into place. Very cool. Outside, this is actually the porch, and I'm going to make it day so we can see what the heck we're doing. And yes, Chikorita did faint. I got attacked by a very aggressive Pidgey, and it wouldn't leave us alone, and then it just headbutted Chikorita with tackle until Chikorita fainted. So I'm very sad about that. Oh, did you see that Spinnerack? Ah, there they go. That's so awesome. But this is the outside. This is actually where we're going to come to buy the specialty Pokeballs from the grandson. So we'll buy them from both, but the grandson's going to be our primary source of Pokeballs. And so what we're going to do out here, let's see, we're going to give him some tool racks to work with. And the anvil that he's going to need. Oops, move that. Wow, that splinters kind of interestingly. There we go. And then we're going to put the tool rack up here. Actually, we'll put the anvil. Can I? Well, only... There we go. So we'll put the tool rack over here and then some chests over here next to him. Oh, you know what? Chest. We've got lots of different kinds of chests. Some iron chests. We'll do one normal chest and one trap chest so they can go side by side but be separate. Just for appearance's sake. And we want some hammers out here because these are the tools of his trade. Are these hammers? Various types. I imagine you would want to use like different types of these hammers on different apricorns and Pokeballs. Like in terms of a story sense, you know what I mean? You have different tools for different projects. And I imagine occasionally you would need like a pickaxe. I'll put out a little aluminum hoe just cuz. There we go. There we go. So now we're starting to get the outside somewhat decorated. Might take these chests away. Yeah, that looks a little better. Hello, Pidgeot. Pidgeotto, even. But yeah, you can see we've got a covered porch for the grandson to work in. It's kind of enclosed with the fencing. We've got some logs next to his furnace. This is a furnace with some nether bricks where he can come and heat up the apricorns and keep them going. So that's pretty good. In fact, I bet we could help them out by picking the apricorns over here where we have this rather gigantic kingler. Look at you. Is where we're going to build their apricorn orchard. So that's what we're going to be working on next. But yeah, I'm trying to think anything else we could put over here. I think maybe some overgrown grass. Because I doubt they'd care about like patches of overgrown grass out here. So maybe, no, mondo grass doesn't go here. The reed monograss won't either. Just normal grass, damp grass would probably go here. There we go. See, I doubt they would care if there were like little patches of grass and things growing in their yard, because they're more concerned about making their product. So there we go. Little patches of damp grass kind of sprinkled around, and I thought they would have probably a lot of blackberries and huckleberries around their house for some reason. Maybe we can see, we need to start thinking about ways we can earn the money that we're going to have in circulation to earn things from these guys in the first place. So maybe making some blackberry and huckleberry related food items is what we can do to earn our money from these guys. Maybe some damp grass here and there. Kind of clean it up. Oops, let's take out that meadow grass and put in a medium. There we go. There we go. Just kind of sprinkle it around a little bit. I doubt they care about the grass in their yard. They're too busy working on their projects. You can come and talk to the grandson. We probably need a lamp out here just to keep some of the things at bay, if not for the grandson himself. Let's see, what about here? No? Jeez Louise. Alright, well, let's put one here. Let's put one here. And one there? Nah, it makes that look weird. Alright, so there we go. That's another bit that we've worked on. Let's check. Doing good. And I have decided we probably will do a sacred oak sapling in the center of town to kind of be like the town centerpiece. And it might have something to do with the name. I'm strongly feeling like the sacred oak sapling might have something to do with the name. So then this is kind of like the old style because these guys live in a very old little house. They've been doing this for generations. This is the new modern style that we're going to more see in the rest of the town. And I kind of want to divide this area up. Let's see, we'll do polished stone. I kind of want to maybe put like another building or house, a tiny thing right here. Or maybe like a little something maybe more plant-based, like a little community garden or some sort of apple place, apple orchard, maybe one of the fruit trees. That kind of distinguishes this is their farm this is a useful part for town. Maybe a little fountain or something. Just maybe a hedge, something to hide this house right here. And then we will split off. We'll go around their place. And right over here is where we're going to start taking out more areas. We're going to put the Poke Center over here. And that's just kind of like the old folks' house where he's lived for generations. And the rest of it's going to be kind of in a circular pattern and more modern. So I'm pretty happy about that. But we do need, oh look, there's another Abra on the roof. That's adorable. But we do need to put in some apricorn trees, which means planting these apricorns. So we're going to plant a few of every kind. Just kind of sprinkle them around. Alright, nope, go away apricot. I don't want apricot yogurt. That's not what we're going for. Then we're going to need some water. We're going to need a little hoe so that we can get this done. Let's see, and I think we'll do some, cover that up. We will do, I don't know if they need, they actually need water now that I think of it. But we'll do some pink, wait, can I not, pink. Do we have to be? No. I'm trying to remember, how do we, do you have to be wet? No. Do you just have to be normal? Ah, never mind. Don't need to till the ground. Well, that answers our question there. So, don't have to till the ground. I'll fix this. See, we're learning things. But I imagine like growing an apricorn garden and harvesting apricorns from our yard to bring over to him, or helping by harvesting his apricorns, would probably be one of the ways that we could end up with some money from these guys, or maybe cooking the apricorns for them. I imagine that takes a while. Alright, so we'll put a couple pink ones there. Some green and white ones over here. Just kind of mix them in. Oh, look how cute they are. Alright, put a little green one. Put a little white one. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at the little bushes. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we will continue on. Maybe some blue. Yeah, just a few blue. White, white, black. You know, just kind of sprinkle them around. We don't want to overpopulate the area with apricorns, but we do want to make it clear that this is a cultivated orchard that has been growing apricorns for generations. And we're probably, I still need to figure out more ways. I planted some trees, but we need to figure out more ways to kind of distinguish and separate the area. So I'm thinking maybe we'll build a bunch of custom bushes out of like spruce and pine and those kinds of things. We'll build a bunch of bushes to make sort of a natural hedge to block the area, a privacy hedge. So I think that's what we'll do. And look at this Swedish ivy. Oh my gosh, it's just growing down. So cool. Good, and those guys are growing really quickly actually, so that's wonderful. Put some more blue and yellow over here. Handful of green. Out you go. Yeah, we just kind of want to give that impression that this has been a cultivated garden for a long time. The family's tended to it for many generations. Glad we don't need to put like a bunch of random water everywhere. Yeah, look at how cool this is looking as the apricorns grow. So we'll build some custom hedges and block the area off, and then we will be ready for the Poke Center, I think is what we're going to do next. Because it kind of is a very, very important part of town. Chikorita has already fainted, so clearly we need the Poke Center. We need its assistance, we need its help, and it'll be fun. I'm thinking a older Nurse Joy who has retired for the most part, retired from doing too much, and so we'll get like an assistant in the future. That'll be fun. Somebody can come in as Nurse Joy's NPC assistant. Whew. So let's see, let's plant a green one right there, maybe a blue one. I hope we're doing a good variety. I just kind of started going and putting random ones down, so who knows if we have like a proper mix of colors and things, but I think that this is going to be good. We've got a huge apricorn garden back here now. Whoops, and I just destroyed one of them. Sorry about that. There, pink, and some green, and some blue. You know, just sprinkle some of the white and pink and black. So this should be good. We've got a good little apricorn orchard growing in here now. And we can put down some random plants to kind of decorate the area, maybe make a little path, a little spot to sit, and we'll make a hedge, custom hedges, so that we kind of block the area off. I don't think it needs any lamps or anything because it's just a garden for the old man to come out of. I do think I want to put some Swedish ivy growing down the house though. So, kind of give the house a little bit more of an edge. Everything's better with plants. Oh yeah, everything's better with plants if you ask me. Oh yeah, look at that. Better with plants. Always better with plants. Plus, you know, it's probably been a while since they've worried about doing things like cleaning up the front yard and stuff like that. So there we go. There we go. All right. Well, you guys, we're a little bit closer. We are really closing in. Being able to share these behind the scenes with you guys is actually helping churn a ton of ideas up for me. You are always so helpful in comments too when it helps to come up with all sorts of fun ideas. I think what I'm going to do next is get the sacred sapling put in, get the Poké Center put in, and look at how cool that looks. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look amazing? The moon rising up over that volcano and our little town is growing. Good. Good, and there's a Mr. Mime hanging out down there. I've noticed a lot of Mr. Mime on that path. So really, we don't have that many more buildings. I need to put the ranger station, the Poké Center, the sacred sapling area, the farm, and our house to definitely start off with. And then we will be ready to really consider beginning our Pixelmon journey. But thank you guys so much for your patience as we figure this out. Looks like something interesting's over there. And we will get there. Look at that Snorlax watching the moon rise over the volcano. We will get there because there are going to be so many adventures here. We are working with our blank canvas and really beginning to create quite the impressive land. So I will see you guys back here as we continue doing our behind the scenes work. As always, if you have comments, suggestions, names, go ahead, toss them in, and I will open up for one random person to be selected from comments. If you would like to put yourself in here as an NPC, you could give me ideas that'll help me expand the town. Remember, I've got some of the NPCs already decided, but if you want to be family members of those NPCs, just let me know. And I'm very excited to share more of the behind the scenes work with you guys in the future. Like I keep saying, any ideas you have really help. This is going to be our amazing world to share.